Alright, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back and welcome to our kitchen. Today we are going to be cooking, not basic wings, not with chicken, but cauliflower. We decided we found this recipe online, and for whatever reason it's just been something that has been a small staple in our food, something that we've been eating, especially during quarantine right now. And we advise anyone that is, that is either vegan or vegetarian, whatever the case may be, and they kind of want to have a nice little spicy kick or something to add to their repertoire. And we figured this might be a nice little interesting way to go about if you want that spice, but you don't want to indulge in chicken, So
if you don't want to kill an animal.
Exactly. And I figure, cauliflower, I personally love cauliflower. I know a lot of people may be kind of,
I hate cauliflower.
Well, it's definitely has an interesting consistency.
I hate cauliflowers, but I like cauliflower wings.
Yeah.
It tastes nothing like cauliflower.
Exactly, and I feel like with anything, if you kind of add the right spices and whatnot, then you can make it work. And today we have everything that we need to actually make this work, and that includes with milk. We use almond milk because we don't really drink 1% or 2% milk anymore. It's been a long time. We use flour. We use, I don't know if you can see it.
This is some butter.
Yeah, we got a little bit of butter.
Sauce.
You can see it, hot sauce.
Paprika, cumin, and black pepper.
Yeah, and
that's all we need today.
Yeah, they say you can use salt, but we're not really big on using salt just regularly, just because.
Yeah, we omit salt from things usually.
So we try to be.
We're not salt people.
Exactly, we're not salty. We're not salty.
No, we ain't.
Not salty bitches.
All right. So we're gonna get started.
All right. So come along and join us. All right.
Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make the batter. So you need a cup of all-purpose flour or gluten-free powder if you're gluten-free. And then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, or 2 teaspoons of garlic powder.
2
My bad. 1 teaspoon of paprika. 1 teaspoon of cumin. My mom hates cumin.
Yeah, not a fan of it.
She says it smells like armpit.
It smells like armpit?
Yeah, so she won't eat it.
That's, just for the record, cumin does not taste like armpit.
And then 1 teaspoon of black pepper. What is wrong with me?
Look at that beautiful concoction right there.
So that's all for the dry ingredients. And then if you want, with the wet ingredients, you can do either half a cup of water or just a whole cup of water. But I like to do half a cup of water and half a cup of almond milk, just because it makes the batter a little bit creamier.
Shaking.
And then whisk this together.
All right, let's get to whisking. Look at that. If your concoction doesn't come out this color, you may have to restart.
You don't have to restart.
I mean, of course, you can always add your own little spin to it. Obviously, this is what.
Yeah, if you like it a little bit spicier, you could always add a teaspoon of chili powder to this, and that'll just give it an extra kick before it's even got any buffalo sauce on it.
Yeah, and that's all you really want. You want to make sure this is what we go with because this is what we like. But of course, you can easily do you know, little alterations that'll help, you know, make it more for you or whatever the case may be. But if you just want that general status or just general way to go, this is what we're doing today. You can add some sexy music to this right now if you want.
You could also.
I might. Like this. See? Sexy.
And you just want to keep whisking this until it's smooth.
Look at all this beautiful cauliflower. Alright, so we got, it's all mixed up. We got the cauliflower.
So now I'm going to wash my hands real quick.
Yeah, always wash your hands. Never hurts to do so. I mean, you should be washing your hands in general, but you know, specifically while you're cooking, because if you're cooking for more than one person, you definitely don't want to give them something too funky. And we're not funky people. Isn't that right, Bonnie?
Bonnie's always here when we're cooking. Just waiting.
She's waiting for food, but here's the kicker. She still has food in her bowl.
She wants better food.
I'm sure she does, but all right.
So I like to just put the cauliflower in a bigger bowl once I'm done cutting it. And it definitely depends on how big your florets end up coming out. These florets were pretty big, so I needed a bigger bowl. And then you're just gonna pour this over the cauliflower. Probably should have grabbed the spatula.
No, it's alright. You can get this. It's never too late.
There's my spatula.
All our spatula should be in that. There you go. Get that big brownie spatula.
And then you just want to make sure that all of the cauliflower is coated in the batter.
I know some of you are probably asking, when are you gonna add the Red Hot Wings hot sauce? We'll give it a second. You know, you gotta still do the first couple of sets before we get there, you know? Patience, grasshopper.
I just like to get in here with my hands after a while.
Okay. And then as you see, she's putting it in the second bowl.
I'm just taking the ones that are already pretty dredged out, so that I can dredge the ones that aren't really all that dredged.
Makes sense. Like I said, you want to give everything a little bit of an even coat. You don't want to have one super duper delicious piece of cauliflower and then one that's just meh, just because.
Yeah. And this dredge is what gives it, what's gonna make them crunchy. So you want to make sure that they're really coated.
There you go. Get all in them juices and whatnot.
You're gross.
Hmm?
You're gross.
What? Oh, get all them juices. What? It's not gross. You're talking about food. It's not gross.
And now that everything's nice and dredged, I can't say this word. Drenched?
Drenched?
I don't know. We'll say dressed. Now that it's all dressed in the batter, we're gonna switch these to a baking sheet.
Alright, over here we go.
This has already been oiled.
Yeah.
So you do want to oil your pans so they don't get stuck.
Yeah, of course. There's nothing worse than stuff getting stuck to the pan. It is absolutely dreadful trying to clean it the next day. There you go. Make sure you space it out properly too, of course.
There's just such a mishmash of sizes that we got with this
That's okay.
cauliflower head.
We love cauliflower of all shapes and sizes.
Yeah. It's important to be cauliflower inclusive.
All cauliflower matters.
Okay, and then if you're a smart person, you want to preheat your oven, which I didn't do.
It's okay. Every now and then we make little flubs, so, you know, forgive us.
So we're preheating the oven to 400.
Yeah.
So the oven's gonna preheat, and then these are gonna sit for 20 to 25 minutes, I believe. I think so. Hold on.
2025, it seems pretty...
20 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
So you're gonna bake them for 20 minutes until they're golden brown, and then we're gonna put some sauce on this.
That we will.
Alright guys, so we're gonna start the sauce now. And with the sauce you're just gonna do a tablespoon of butter and then a cup of whatever hot sauce you can handle. We're hot sauce people in this house, so this is the Red Hot's Wings Hot Buffalo Sauce. So if you want something a little bit milder, go ahead, like, use something a little bit milder. If you want something with a little bit more kick, you can always do something a little bit hotter. But this is our go-to sauce for these wings.
Yeah, we like that little bit of a kick without being too spicy, because we like the spice, but we also like to enjoy what we eat.
Yeah. I'm not really looking for a hot sauce that's just gonna burn the roof of my mouth and taste like nothing.
Yeah, we're calling you out, Buffalo Wild Wings.
I've actually never had Buffalo Wild Wings wings. Like, before I stopped eating meat, I never ate a Buffalo Wild Wings, so I don't know what their wings taste like.
I just remember they have one sauce called Blazing, and it's like beyond hot, but it's at that point where it's like, am I even enjoying this? It's like you're just eating it to say you did it, but we don't want that. We want to actually enjoy our meal, you know?
We want to, like, actually eat this and not just have our mouths be on fire.
Exactly. If you want to make it spicy, by all means, that's completely your call.
Yeah, it's totally personal preference, but this is our favorite hot sauce.
Yeah.
This is our favorite hot sauce. Well, not favorite, but favorite for this.
Oh, why it's not focusing? That was
Better?
weird. Yep, no.
Alright, yep, that's it. You just killed this bottle. And then you really just want to have this on the stove until the butter incorporates into the sauce.
It's about time we killed that butter too.
We still didn't.
Oh, we didn't? Oh, wow. And we
We'll
still
have to
got
make some toasters.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have a whole lot left. So. And as you can see on the top left over there, you can see the timer is about to get to the countdown section. So, cauliflower wings should be coming out in just a couple of seconds.
So the butter's been incorporated, sauce is done. I'm gonna set that aside just so that it'll cool down.
Yep.
And we'll be right back. This just makes it a little bit creamier.
A creamier kick.
It just thickens the sauce up a little bit so it holds on to the cauliflower better. Nothing crazy, I literally just stuck the spoon in there. And then just keep mixing until it incorporates itself.
Exactly. getting down to that countdown, that last 10-second countdown.
They are coming out.
4,
I'm so excited.
3, 2, 1. Happy New Year.
Happy cauliflower.
Oh yeah, that too. All right, look at that. Look at that sexy color right there. That is 20 minutes of perfection right there.
I did flip these halfway through. They look so yummy.
They do look pretty good. All right.
So then you're just gonna dip them in the sauce.
Dip them up, get them all nice and coated. Put them in the back. I was gonna say basket. Yeah, that's
I'm just
all
putting them in a bowl for now.
Yeah. Gotta get them a nice little coating right there. Let me move out of here. The camera doesn't know what to focus on.
Yeah, you're confusing.
It's like, do I focus on the hands or the cauliflower? Ah.
It's like, what do I do?
Yeah. Give them a nice little coat. These are gigantic pieces.
Yeah, last time they weren't this big.
That's all right. Not
That's nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say not complaining, to be honest.
While
It's
I'm
still-
sitting here just dipping these cauliflower wings, I guess we could talk about my dietary issues.
Of course. Like I say, because you are what they consider a pescatarian.
Yes, I still eat fish, and I do like a little bit of cheese, not a lot. I kind of just eat cheddar at this point, and provolone are the two cheeses that don't give me a problem. I stopped eating meat, what is it, like 3 years ago now?
It had to have been, yeah, just a little over 3 years at this point.
Yeah, it had to have been like 3 years ago that I completely stopped eating meat. Not wholly for like ethical reasons or because I love animals. That is part of the reason. But a big part of the reason was because I was getting really sick.
Yep.
Every time I would eat chicken, I would eat beef, I would eat turkey, pretty much any kind of animal. Besides fish. Fish doesn't seem to give me a problem. And I guess byproducts of animals like cheese and dairy. So I stopped eating meat for that reason. Still kind of trying to figure out why. As of right now, my gastroenterologist thinks that I have IBS. But the funny thing about being diagnosed with IBS is they have to like roll out everything else first, which is kind of annoying.
Because that's a gigantic list that you have to go down before.
Yeah, it's like a whole bunch of things that I have to
It's
go
like
down
this isn't
before.
right. This isn't right. This
It's like
isn't
so none of these things seem to match up to your symptoms, so you have IBS,
Yeah, it's-
which is really annoying.
It just sounds like a very annoying waiting game.
It's definitely been a struggle trying to figure out what works for me and what doesn't,
Yeah.
and what I can eat and what I can't eat.
Of course.
And like going out to eat and stuff has been annoying. But a lot of the times I just like if I go to a wedding or if I go to like a party or something or someone's like making me food, I'll just tell them that I'm vegan just to make things easier, to make life easier for other people.
And
Because I
not-
never want someone to like be catering like food just for me, you know?
Of course, but at the same time, we're also living in a different age where people are like the vegetarian status is becoming more frequent now. So it seems like a lot of people are thankfully getting with the times. That's like how you can go to. That's like how you can go to certain places. Why is it? It doesn't know what to focus on. There you go. Let's focus on that beautiful face. What I was saying is that, if you go to certain restaurants now, they'll accommodate you like the Beyond Meat burgers or the Light Life, which is something like we love Beyond Meat, we love Light Life, which has become a very nice little what's it called? A different option anytime that we still want hamburgers or whatnot, and it's something that she can also eat without getting her too sick.
Yeah.
So it has been very good, but that's one of the things we have noticed, that more places have become more accommodating to the vegan and vegetarian, pescatarian lifestyle. Yeah. And we're very thankful for that because
it's definitely helped me out, especially now, like trying to figure out what's bothering, like what I can eat, what I can't eat, what's like bothering me, what's gonna make me sick. Cause it's been a roller coaster really of trying to figure out what exactly is going on.
Of course, and you know that's just one of the things. You know, we've been to several different places. You know, we've been to. You know, I'm sure you've gone to Applebee's and Chili's and places like that. And you know, we've always had like these situations, especially way back. I remember when she first became pescatarian. I remember we had this incident at a restaurant. Sorry, we're trying to get the. There we go. Now
we can see.
Well, we had a instance in which, you know, I'll tell you a quick little. I know. Hello. I'll tell you a quick story that we had one. Who's trying to? Yeah, probably. I don't know. That's right. That's right.
I'll be camera person for a while.
Hey, how's it going? No, I'll tell you a quick story. I'm not going to name names as to where we went, but we did end up going to a very well-known fast food sit-down restaurant. You know, this is very early, and I do remember that, you know, we went, you know, we got our food, whatever the case is. You know, I got hamburgers, and she asked for, you know, a hamburger. This is before she became pescatarian, actually, and I do remember, you know, she was starting off, you know, let's not get any cheese or, you know, keep away from that. So she asked for a hamburger, you know, just hamburger, basic. You know, so they went to the back. When the food came out, they got her a hamburger. And of course, what was on the hamburger? Cheese. So we let them know that, hey, this is not exactly what we wanted. We, you know, someone made a mistake. And they were said, okay, sorry, our bad. So they took it back. And then they come back with their food again. And guess what? Below and behold, there's still cheese on the hamburger, which is like, it's one thing to make a mistake once, but it's like if you make the same mistake twice, it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, it's like, it's legitimately asking for a hamburger, you know, and so it became a whole instance, but
we laugh about it now.
Yeah, but it's like, but thankfully, you know, times have progressed, and you know, it's nice that we have been able to buy food from the supermarket, and if we go out, it's nice to know that we actually have options outside of just salad. Because it's like, you know, salad, because that was always like the option. If you're vegetarian, oh, you can order a salad, but it's like you don't want just a salad. You want to like enjoy food. So it's nice to know that you can go places, and places are becoming more accommodating. So we're very thankful for that. But like I said, this is a nice little DIY for you. And like I said, there are plenty of different things you can do at home, but this is something that we like to do, especially since we've been in quarantine for the last couple months now. Ironic, you know, crazy to think about it. But it's nice that we have this option, and like I said, we're big fans of spicy food, and it's like, hey, you can still be, you know, it's something that you can still eat. You can still get, you get the best of both worlds right here. So that's why we like doing this.
So we're gonna plate up these wings and then do a little taste test for you guys. Alright guys, so this is our finished product. I'm so hungry.
Alright, you want a fork or you want to
Sure. Yeah, we could do fork.
Sorry, I like to use forks. I like finger
better than
food.
getting your hands dirty.
It could be worse. Could be using a fork to eat my pizza. That's a big no-no. Alright, let's go. Oh.
Do I took a little one?
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
That is good.
So good.
That is good. It's just the right amount of spice, the right amount of kick.
Yeah.
I got sauce on my mustache.
No, you're good.
Sometimes. But yeah, like I said, this is a quick, easy, like I said, takes a couple minutes to prepare, 20 minutes in the oven, pop them out, dip them, and you're good to go. Like, it's very easy, something you can bring along to parties when the time comes, of course.
Yeah, when we're back to doing parties.
Of course. But this is something that you, your family, I'm sure that your family will love. And, you know, it might even be something they might even try themselves. Who knows? But
this is also an easy way to trick kids into eating vegetables. When we make this for Xavier, he can't eat spicy food because he has GERD. So I do it with barbecue sauce. And then it's like a barbecue wing type thing. But it's a cauliflower. It's an actual vegetable.
And like I said, it's just better for you, you know, especially like right now, you know, sometimes you just want something, you want to do something that's good, but at the same time, you want something different, you know, and especially
like variety.
Yeah, especially
something just that's not the norm.
Yeah, and so for someone like me who I can still eat meat, and you know, but I'm always willing to try different options if it's available. And I'm never gonna like shoo anything away unless it's like chicken pot pie.
Oh my god, he hates chicken pot pie.
I do. I'm sorry. I cannot stand it. But that aside, it's just a nice, different alternative. It's easy. Like I said, it's quick. And yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys try this out. Hopefully you do like it. If you love it, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
if you try it, let us know.
Like, subscribe, as the YouTubers say. And we do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch us make these cauliflower wings. We do hope that it works out for you.
We will be cooking more. I don't know how often we're going to be doing it, but we'll be doing little recipe things every once in a while.
Of course, and you know, feel free to continue to watch the other videos that we have on this page as well. And we hope to see you again soon. And thank you, and make sure to get a glass of water because these are getting hot.
Yeah.
But thank you guys, I appreciate it. We love you.
Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, leave us a comment down below.
And to follow us on Instagram below at Jared and Anna Martinez. And, you know, feel free to follow us, you know, on our separate accounts. You can follow me at Minded Martinez 2. And you can follow her at The Girl with the Shears. And we'd love to say hi. So, thank you. And enjoy.
Bon appetit, guys.